She's dropped a new single, and of course I was going to react. She is the top performing artiste of 2023. She actually has beaten in views and watch time Dimash, who was my 2022 top performing male performer and overall performer of 2022. But Diana has already surpassed that with her previous single. I'll attach it to this so you can watch the reaction. Garnered over 16,000 views in the last couple of weeks. Will this song, The Day You, surpass that? And will you, the fans, make it go way to the top? That she has two reactions on my channel this year that have surpassed all the other artists. This year has been a very busy year for me, but I don't forget the people who have made this channel what it has become, which is one of the fastest growing channels of 23. Even though there's only a small subscribers, it's about views, it's about watch time, it's about all the other things. And Diana fans, you have been a big part of that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we get back to Diana and do you know what I need? Coffee. We get back to Diana Ankudinova, and we just give all those new subscribers, because every week now there's more and more people subscribing to my channel, a background to her. She is the Russian singer. Much of her initial fame resulted from her winning 2 consecutive seasons You Are Super, a talent competition on the Russian NTV network for children who spent some significant part of their childhood without parental care. Diana Ankudinova's performances were posted on the NTV website and the NTV YouTube channel, where they soon garnered and gained hundreds of millions of views around the world. Diana Ankudinova's songs, mostly in Russian, English and French. She has also sung in other languages, including Spanish, German and Arabic. She is multifaceted, she is multi-talented, and she is my top performing 2023 artist. Well done, Diana. I have been supporting her since she was about 15 years of age. And then when I set up my channel, I put her on and boom, the rest is history. The Day You, we have to give credits to the people of The Day You. Know I've had to physically write all the lyrics. I couldn't find them in my search. Although I thought, if you're not finding the lyrics, who wrote the song? And it turned out it was a guy called Brandon. And I'm going to shout out these people. It is Diana's new song. The words, the music and arrangement has been done by Brandon Stone. Congratulations, Brandon. Because when I read the lyrics, when I had started writing them down from the video, thank you for making it a lyrical video in English, Brandon, as well. Otherwise, I couldn't react to it. So please continue that. It's a wonderful thing. I can only say that, Brandon, this had me, because the question is, what's wrong with me? And that's what Diana's singing about. What's wrong with her emotionally? We're going to find out right now. We're going to listen to this. It's a visualizer, everybody, a lyrical visualizer in English. And of course, for all my subscribers that know this, my videos come in 32 languages. So you will get to understand this artist, her music, and what she's about. Why is she the person she is? Take a listen, come back, we'll talk more. I can't wait to hear this in its entirety.
Потеряла смысл календаря, проживаю снова дни сентября. Что со мной? Что со мной? Может, я всю жизнь тебя ждала, может, для тебя сердце берегла. Что со мной? Где покой? Свои чувства мне сложно так понять. Я с тобой научилась летать. Летать, нежно утону в тебе. накрыло все волной. Ты нежно дверь моей души открыл своим ключом. День, когда ты вошел в мой дом, лучший день, когда ты вошел в мой дом. Утопаю в море твоей любви, больше нет преград, больше нет войны. Что со мной? Что со мной? Пусть твоя улыбка подарит свет. Я хочу встречать лишь с тобой рассвет. Что со мной? Где покой? Свои чувства мне сложно так понять. Я с тобой научилась летать. Нежно утону в тебе, окутаю весной. Задыхаюсь от любви, накрыло все волной. Ты нежно дверь моей души открыл своим ключом. День, когда ты вошел в мой дом, лучший день, когда ты вошел в мой дом. Ты нежно дверь моей души открыл своим ключом. День, когда ты вошел в мой дом, лучший день, когда ты вошел в мой дом.
Let's just adjust this. You didn't see much of me during that video, but then it's about the artist, and isn't she absolutely an angel? Her voice is so angelic. Brandon, I would like you to keep your partnership with Diana, because I feel that is so perfect, and she displays such an octave range. Honestly, she goes from very deep bass to a very high octave, almost second, not quite third, but second, and then she hits the third. She's quite incredible, and I have been such an avid fan, and there's lots of people that react and go, oh, really? But you don't see me do that, because Diana affects me inside. All the fans that know me well. I have been supporting her a lot longer than other reactors, and I can say that it's such a pleasure when she sings like this. It touches me. It just makes me go, wow. I knew she would just blossom and keep rising and rising, and those wings would start enveloping, developing, and she'd fly in the air. Because Diana loves to sing about nature, her motherland, and her mother has influenced her about war songs, and she's done lots of different things. But when people write for her, they need to know what she can do. And Diana is full of surprises, and I'm sure, Brandon, you have sat back and went, wow, her voice with my music, my arrangement. And by the way, Brandon, your music was absolutely incredible. Orchestra music, the piano was beautiful, it was subtle, it was enchanting, it was inviting, and it carried you along with her beautiful vocals. And together, it's so harmonious, it just makes you go, whoa. And if you're not a fan of Diana, you're missing out on life. So do go to the description, do follow her, do subscribe to her, and you won't be disappointed. And she has sang some of the greatest songs, because this is an artist that's able to grab a song, and if it's in a different language, she'll interpret that language and sing it in the language. She's so universally multi-skilled vocally, intelligently. She's a wonder to the music industry. She always makes me feel wow. So let's get into the handwritten lyrics. You see, I'm a dedicated fan. I will sit with my pen and go, and then I'll come back and go, which I always do. Will this video surpass all the other Diana videos? All 9 of them? 10, 11, 12. I think I've done 14 reactions to this young lady on my channel, and all of them have done really well. So I need you to like, subscribe, and comment. Everybody will be saying that to you, but forget about them. Unsubscribe. Come to my channel. I want to be selfish now. I want me and Diana to always be selfish. But anyway, back into the lyrics she sang with such passion. It said, lost the meaning of the calendar. I'm reliving the days of September. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? And that's the big question in the opening statement of this lyric. What is wrong with a person? Lost the meaning of the calendar. I'm reliving the days of September. So September was the poignant month where love happened, where that door that was always locked suddenly flung open, and it was, oh, what's happening to me? And overwhelmed with feelings of wonderment, excitement, and all the other months in the year, all the lonely days, all the other things are disappeared. Because when that happens to you, because I've gone through the lyrics, I've wrote the lyrics, so I understand from the beginning it's about that opening of the door inside that's just flung open. It's emotions. And then it says, maybe I've been waiting for you all of my life. Maybe I was saving my heart for you. What's wrong with me? Where is peace? When you meet somebody and it's physically and sexual attraction, you don't find peace. You go to bed at night going, you toss, you turn, you move. Sorry about any outside noises that you hear. I do live in the centre of Dublin, and I'm surrounded by shopping centres, tourists, all these places. So any noises, I apologise. Let's continue. As I said, you become emotionally tossing, turning. You're like, oh, I feel this feeling. Wow. Because you've woken up. We all look for that moment where we go, oh, this person has made me feel, oh, wow. I was in an extraordinarily abusive relationship, physical abuse. I allowed it. I'm a big guy. I'm a gay man. I was in a relationship where a much smaller man was physically abusing me, and I just thought, why is my life like this? And I walked away from the relationship, and I waited for that wow factor, because at the time I met my previous partner, I was desperate. I had a void. I wanted to fill that void for all the wrong reasons, and it turned out to be the wrong reasons. And I knew if I physically challenged this person and defended myself, the law would be on his side, because I'm a bigger guy, and I should have turned away. But when you have this feeling of, oh, and I got that. I mean, 16 years since that abusive relationship. I'm now 16 years with my current partner, because I felt that peace, that wow factor, that this is what I've been waiting for. And this is what this song is about. When the heart connects, the feelings connect, but yet you're like that little lost child going, oh, oh, wow. You're in that. You become almost childlike. You don't know what to think. You don't know how to feel. And it continues. My feelings are so hard to understand because confusion. Because it's like the smack in the face. It's like, wow, wake up. This has happened. The wow, the moment of recognition of the future, the love. This person, you know, it's like that calmer feeling. Finally. And then it says, I learned to fly with you. I learned to fly. Diana always sings about flying, but in different forms, different formats during her career. But this is beautiful to watch Diana sing in such an angelic way during this video about, oh, I'm flying emotionally. I'm flying. I'm free. I'm free. Because when you walk the path of life, you're wanting that. You see people hold hands, you see people with children, you see people sit in couples talking, and you want to be part of that. You want to have that. So when somebody comes and opens that door and says, hey, hi, and you connect, you just physically, sexually, mentally, everything soulfully just connect. It is hard to understand, but it's exciting, and you have to embrace it. And she does embrace it in the lyrics, because she says, I'll gently drown in you, enveloping you in spring. I suffocate in all this love. I'm covered by this wave. That's the wave of emotions overwhelming her. You gently open the door of my soul as we talked with your key. And there's an old English saying, I don't know if there's a Russian, but you can tell me in the comments if you're from Russia, the key to your heart. When somebody opens that door and it opens your heart, they have the key. They're holding that. So it continues. The day when you walked into my home. The best days when you walked into my home. Isn't it beautiful to have to open the door to somebody? If somebody walks into your house and you go, I feel something here. No, it's crazy. And you initially go, no, but it turns out to be a yes. Isn't it wonderful? And so it goes, drowning in the ocean of love. There are no barriers. There isn't. There's no love. There's no more war. The war is your emotions. I'll tell you what that means and what Brandon means. And he plays it with the piano. If you noticed in the video, he plays this particular verse with a lot of piano and orchestra, and Diana go with the woos and the wahs and the high octaves. It's beautifully performed, because this is the emotion of acceptance, of embracing this feeling of meeting somebody and knowing there's a connection there. And the war of loneliness, the dark thoughts of, will I ever meet anybody? Will it ever happen in my life? Is suddenly gone. That war of trying so hard, but trying to be disciplined about how you feel about somebody is gone, because you have met that somebody. When that happens, like me with my current partner, you just go, wow. And it just happens naturally, because it's karma coming around to say, hello, I've opened the door, come on in, enjoy. And you do enjoy. I've enjoyed it for 16 years. So it said, just let your smile shine out its light, which is true, because you can't stop smiling. You're like that, and you smile and you smile and you smile, because suddenly you feel true love and emotions, and there's nothing quite like it. And they said, I only want to meet the dawn with you. In other words, I want to go to bed, make love to you, wake up with you. I feel that already, and there's no harm in that. It's a beautiful feeling, and a thought to feel, God, I could make love to this person, wake up to them. Because to say to people you only emotionally feel something towards is not the truth. But in the lyrics, Diana is singing about, I could wake up to this person, have their arms around me. It's romantic, it's wonderful. It's like that world, that bird that you're flying in the air with your feelings. And then it comes to finish, my feelings are so hard to understand. Of course it is. Of course, when you meet somebody, you don't know, you don't understand. Love is never meant to be understood. It's to be appreciated, accepted, embraced, for you to go on a journey with it. I learned to fly with you. I learned to fly. In other words, she learned to let go. She learned to love. She learned to embrace all those things. I would gently drown in you, envelop in spring, suffocate in this love, and covered by this wave, you gently open the door, soul of your key. When you walked into my home, the best of days, when you walked into my home, you gently opened the soul of your key. You walked into my home, they were the best of my days, and I feel... Mwah! So if you do feel like that and somebody does walk into your home, enjoy it. Because Diana couldn't have sang it more beautifully. It's an angelic moment. You're going to fly. And wherever it takes you, enjoy the ride. Everybody, take care.